Hey guys, in this video I am going to touch on one of the dangers which pairs up as one of the extreme benefits of getting business coaching. You might be familiar with this feeling. It's that feeling like you just want to burn the whole business to the ground and start again. I've felt it, and I'm sure you felt it too. And I was having a chat with one of my coaching clients this week, and she was feeling it as well. Now, why is this one of the dangers? Well, the danger here is that in our coaching group and the model that we use, designed around a lifestyle first business model, the unlimited model that we call that in our coaching system, the danger there is that we can get results extremely fast. And it's a really strange thing. It kind of works in a bit of an arc, right? We go from a place of feeling like this business is terrible, I'm terrible at business, this isn't for me, all that kind of stuff. We plug in our systems, the unlimited model, and we can get you to a place where things work as good as, if not better than what you thought, really quickly. So then we get to the top of the arc quite fast. But a weird thing happens if you're not used to that. You can quickly go down the other side of the arc and start to hate your business again. Now, the two sides of the arc are quite different places. In one place, you have no idea what you're doing, and people hate what they don't understand. You just don't understand what's happening, right? The other side of the arc is you do know what's happening and you do understand. I'm killing mozzies here left, right and centre. But the other side of the arc is where you do understand. You've installed elegant systems into your business model. Certain things have been automated. Cash flow is up, revenue is up, profits up. And things are starting to look really, really good in your business. And you start to come down the other side of the slope. And this weird, uncomfortable feeling starts to kick in again, like you want to burn the business to the ground again. Now, I've definitely felt this in my own life, and I've been forced to sit with it and challenge it, right? And the reason I want to speak to this is because I see it a lot, and I actually see it as a good thing. In business, things are, when they go well, they can get very calm and very boring, but I see that as a good thing. You want to do business so well that it actually gets boring, because it's only at that point that you know that things are well tuned and well oiled, right? And the systems that you're using are working. But there's a personal development side to this, right? It depends where your emotional home sits. So if your emotional home, or emotional set point, if you will, is chaos, unfamiliarity, pressure, anger, confusion, then there's going to be a part of your makeup and your heart and your ego that's going to enjoy or think that it needs to struggle again. So why does that make a difference on the other side of the arc? Well, what happens when business starts to go well is you start to make money and things are seemingly smooth. That starts to calm the nervous system down, and there's nothing to struggle with, and there's nothing to stress about, and there's no chaos. The chaos is gone, right? But what does that do to the ego? The ego is now out of its familiar territory, and that is what creates this feeling that you want to burn the business to the ground again. And you can start asking those questions all over again. Is this for me? Do I want to shut my business down? Do I want to move locations? Do I want to do this? Do I want to do that? And this is a very, very common thing when you start to make progress, and especially quick progress in your business, for one reason only. You haven't trained your nervous system, and it isn't ready to handle that level of calmness yet. So, what's the fix? Well, there's not a real quick fix, but one of the big ones is you really have to sit in it. And if you can, hold off from making any crazy decisions, because this is where things are about to get really, really good. So you want to get to a point where your business gets boring. And I use boring for lack of a better word, right? The systems are so good, so smooth. Income, revenue, profit is so predictable that your nervous system can actually calm down. And that's what I said to my coaching client. I said, do you really want to burn your business to the ground? Do you really hate it? Or is this the first time that you've actually felt regulated in a long time? And then I said, and when was the last time you felt this way? And of course there was a moment's silence. And so she really sat in that and was like, I think you're right. I think this feeling of things going so well is actually uncomfortable. And so therein lays the personal work, right? I always say that your business journey or your entrepreneurial journey is the biggest personal development journey that you'll ever go on. That's why I'm so bullish on people actually having the courage and the bravery to go out and do their own thing, even if it's for a short while, because that season of life will be a massive personal development roller coaster for you. And I see this all the time, not just in my life, but in my coaching clients' lives as well. There's the arc of progress, right? And so what it takes is for you to sit in that new uncomfortable place. Because can you see how that works now? The ego works off of what it knows. So its past hurt informs future pain. That's kind of like a psychological model. And its past experiences inform its future experiences. And the ego will always fight for its limitations, whether they're useful or not. Now, we all know in our logical mind that working from a place of chaos, struggle, frustration is not a very good idea, right? But the head and the heart are only 30 centimeters apart, but that's the longest journey you'll ever go on. So to get that gate to open between the heart and the head is really, really hard. The heart learned things a long time ago. The nervous system learned things a long time ago, but your head is always learning, right? And those two don't always communicate with each other. They don't always keep up with each other. So that's the work. The work is to use what's in here and use that to train the heart. So we get onto the other side of the arc. We finally calm down. The nervous system finally regulates. And it's sitting in that for long enough to actually feel okay again. It could be a few days, it could be a few weeks, or it can be a few months. I know for me, it took a good 6 months for me to sit in that uncomfortable feeling of the calmness of the elegant business model that Owen and I had designed to really settle in. And then once I settled into it, then I could start to make new decisions from that calm place. I wasn't making decisions from the old chaotic place, because that was my previous emotional home or my emotional set point. If there wasn't struggle or chaos, my nervous system was thinking, are you doing this right? Is this even worth doing? And stories like that. So depending on how your nervous system has been trained, for most people, it's the same, will depend on how you relate to and deal with this newfound calmness. So I just want to make this quick video just to let you know that you're not alone. You're stronger than you think you are. You're doing better than you think you are. And if you are feeling this way about your business and things are going well, it might not be because you hate it. It might be, and probably is, because you're uncomfortable with this newfound calmness. And for me, I have to keep reminding myself over and over again that that calmness is my preferred state. That is the state that I am optimizing for, because my mind is going to be healthier, my body is going to be healthier. That means I can be healthier for everybody else that comes into contact with me, so that I can be of utmost service to everybody in my world. So there it is. That was just a quick explanation of one of the dangers that I see and one of the extreme upsides of getting business coaching and starting to make quick progress in your business, is that unfamiliarity and that uncomfortable feeling when things start to go well, and the stress goes away and the nervous system calms down. If you're feeling this way, just know that it's going to all be okay. Sit in it for long enough, let the nervous system recalibrate, and start to make your new decisions from that calm, healed place. If you like this video, feel free to subscribe and drop a comment below. I'd love to hear what your experiences have been when your business has been growing. If any of this resonated in this video, you can also send me a DM, and I'd love to chat to you about how we can help build your business and take it to a calm place in the future.